Howdy everybody, welcome back to another video. I am running super late on this. I have a stockpile of videos and stuff, but it's, they're taking a little longer than I thought to edit. Jesus, my chair is creaking. I won't take up too much of your time this time. You guys already know what I have cooking up in the works. If you saw my last video, you know what I'm working on. Also, my sickness is going away. It's practically gone. I just have a stuffy nose, but I hope I don't sound too nasally. I don't think I do, but I'm sure my friends will tell me that. Tell me otherwise. But yeah, so just super cool. I just want to, just come on here and just talk about just more stuff. Just kind of gonna ramble again while you get to watch more speed drawing, which is always cool. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about another idea that I have for a video, and it might be the next one that I put out because I'm really excited about it, but it's going to be kind of about indie animation, and there's a little animation studio that's been getting together called Studio Flimpo. I'm going to give you guys a whole big rundown on them later, but basically these people that graduated and recently graduated with a degree in animation, and they started up their own studio from the ground up inside their basement, and it's just so, I don't know, I'm gonna talk about it a whole lot more in depth hopefully next week, but yeah, it's just so cool. It's so inspiring, and I really want to share all of that with you guys and stuff. But yeah, so you know what, let's get to chit chatting, I guess, a little bit. This is gonna be like a little cozy, maybe not cozy, I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of chat for this video, but just let you know why I'm kind of struggling right now a little bit. So kind of like how I mentioned last time, the burnout is kind of real. I am kind of recovering from it a little bit. I am finding little spots here and there to draw, and you know what, drawing has been really fantastic lately. Another thing that's been really tough is that I've just had like a lot of friend not obligations, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all, because I love my friends and stuff like that, but oh man, there's just so much going on recently. There's just been like graduations going on with family, and then I've had friends coming in and out of town and stuff like that, and I'm trying to balance my social work and personal life, and it's just I'm kind of finding out that I'm not the best at managing that. I think I do okay. I think I do a good job, but the burnout is definitely making me want to, I guess, be a little more irresponsible towards my other stuff, like for example, like these videos and stuff. And I still enjoy doing them. I want to make that clear, but it's just, man, it's tough to keep up that quota. And yeah, because it's after working on like projects and stuff, and like again, I'm producing one video every week, which I think is super difficult even for some people to do. I think it is kind of weighing down on me a little bit, but not to the point where I don't enjoy it or anything. It's just like, I have like friends that I want to see, but I also want to spend time with other friends, and there's other stuff that I want to dedicate my time to. There's hobbies and like other interests that I'm very interested in. One example, I'll be a little open here, is Yu-Gi-Oh. If you guys want to check out some funny Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, I have 2 videos where I do a drawing challenge with my friend, and so the cool thing about that is, I don't think he would mind me saying this, I guess, but so that friend, he's typically not always around. Like he used to be. He found work in a faraway land, not that far away, but to me it's a faraway land, and so he came to visit for the month, and that's been super cool, and I've been really enjoying spending time with my friends like that, and we have been playing a whole lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. We scrounged up our old cards and stuff like that, and I've been having a lot of fun making decks and just playing Master Duel and going to card shops and playing at the shops and stuff like that, because I don't typically do that with other friends. And I guess I could, and I want to try and bring out other friends to do that kind of stuff. But he kind of gave me like the push to kind of go out, because before then I really wouldn't go out all too often. I mean, I guess I would, but it would be to like friends' houses and we would just do like chill stuff. I don't know. It's just a little different. Like it's a game that I really enjoy playing, and I'm glad I get to spend time with a friend who, I usually communicate with like through Discord, like on Discord calls and stuff. And yeah, so balancing, that friendship has been, and dude, if you're listening to this, don't take this the wrong way or anything. Like, I've been having a blast. It's like and it's all on me too. Like, I don't want you guys to think I'm not getting what I need to get done because I have to plan around. Like, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that at all. It's literally me. I have time to do all of these things, but I'm just doom scrolling. That's all it really is. And that's another thing I want to kind of talk about, is that, I think I would be able to balance work, my social life, and my personal life a little bit better if I just didn't doom scroll. I think that's literally all it is. Like today, I had like 2 free hours. I came home for my lunch break from work, and like I had a bunch of time to get stuff done, but I just chose to like scroll through YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, and it's been really, really difficult to break that habit and get out of that, because I don't know, maybe my mind just needed like a break or something, or I don't know. And I'm trying to keep myself accountable right now. I'm recording. It's currently midnight. It's 12:02 a.m. and I am kind of beat a little bit, but and I feel like I'm talking a little quieter just because I don't want to wake up the whole house. But yeah, it's been tiring again. And for those of you, if maybe this is your first video watching me, one of the struggles is that I have an office job. I'm blessed. I'm blessed because I have an art job. I was able to land an art job out of college, which is super cool. I work as a graphic designer at a t-shirt shop, which is not ideally what I want to be doing, but I still get to create art, create logos, put them on t-shirts, and it's pretty all right. It's pretty cool for what it is. But again, I'm using Photoshop, Illustrator. I'm staring at a screen for approximately 8 hours, and then when I'm not staring at that screen, when I get home, I just doom scroll on my phone. And then after I'm done doom scrolling, sometimes my friends will hit me up and be like, hey, want to play something? And I do. I want to spend time with friends. I want to play video games with friends. That's fun. And what ends up happening is I stare at a screen for maybe what is 8 hours to maybe like 12 or 12 plus, maybe like 15, maybe, like if I'm really pushing it. Because like you got to include like the phone, not just like, so like my PC at work, my PC at home, and my phone, and my iPad if I decide to draw on my iPad. And it's just like, yikes, I get so much screen time, and then my back hurts from sitting all day. I understand, especially for all my blue collar boys, like I understand how that sounds. Yes, I sit down for too long, boo-hoo, I get it. But genuinely though, my back is kind of killing me from sitting down all day. It's just, it can be a bit grueling, and I don't want to sound like a drama queen either and like make it sound like it's the worst thing in the world, because it's not. I live a pretty cozy lifestyle, pretty cozy but sedentary lifestyle, I guess you could say. But that's kind of one of the drawbacks of having an art job that I never really thought about, because even if I got my dream job in the animation industry, it would still be the same thing. I'd be sitting in front of like a Cintiq, or I'd be sitting in front of a tablet, just sitting and drawing for like 8+ hours a day, and that sounds not fun. It's surprisingly not as like it's not the worst, right? but like, man, it wears you down day after day. I don't know, guys. It's a little tough. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I just yawned. But yeah, it can be a little tough sometimes, but you know, it could be a lot worse. And I am still very blessed and thankful to have this job. But anyways, yeah. And yeah, that's also what I think is just super, I guess, enticing about playing video games later on, like once I get home, is that, you know, like I am gonna stare at a screen again, right? But at least this time I'll be having fun. I'll be thinking, I'll be talking with friends, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I think I've said my piece on that. But yeah, so I've just been trying to balance screen time, work, friends, and then just personal stuff, I guess. I don't really know what to say. I don't want to sound like a crazy person or anything, but I think I'm still trying to figure out what I want, what my goals are in life. I still want to be a showrunner, but there's just so much wrong with the industry right now that it's just a really hard dream to conjure up. You know what I'm saying? It's just really, it's just a real toughie, you know? It's just real tough, I guess. And I don't know, I'm really not too sure how I feel about the industry right now. Like, I'm definitely super scared and very like terrified about working in the industry. And it's mainly because I did recently kind of learn the importance of mental health. Ooh, sorry, I hit the microphone. Oh my goodness. But yeah, as I was saying, I really learned the importance of mental health over the past couple of months. And I feel like I've finally reached a point where my mental health is, let's say, a little more stable than usual. Maybe not stable. I'm just kind of in a better place right now, mentally. It flip-flops, it's on and off. I'm not, 100%, but I'm at a good place, I think. And it's like, man, do I really want to, is my dream job really worth like sacrificing my mental health again? Because the main thing, and I'm going to talk about this too in another video, but it's like I finally reached this point where I'm doing pretty decent, but it's like I know I can ruin that very easily by getting an industry job. Because from what I hear, right, not from experience, but from what I hear, and from trusted sources too, it's not just like blog posts and like random things. It's like, I've heard this from like professors and stuff, that some of my professors worked like double overtime with no pay. They work, crunch, they work insane hours. They don't get compensated fairly for the amount of work that they do. And, they don't have stable jobs. They don't have there's just like a whole bunch of stuff that's wrong with the industry right now. And it's like, I know I'm probably going to get screwed over at some point. And I'm well aware of that. And I understand that that's just, part of the industry. Like, it shouldn't be normalized, but it is. That is just a part of it. And I probably will have to experience a little bit of that, just so I can get my foot in the door and, start my journey to become a showrunner. But that's super toxic. That's super unhealthy. And it's like, is it worth risking? Like, maybe it doesn't happen, but there's still that risk, and it's like, is my mental health worth risking for my dream? And before I used to say I would have said 100% yes, but honestly, I'm not too sure anymore. I still want to be a showrunner. I want to make that clear, but I'm just not sure if the risk outweighs the reward, or vice versa. I don't know. I worded that weird, but anyways, that's kind of a bunch of the stuff that's been on my mind lately. Maybe some of you guys can relate. If you guys can relate, by all means, tell me down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about all this. I'd love to hear, just anything for me, really. If you guys have any questions or comments that you want to leave, by all means, feel free to leave them. I try my best to get back to comments as soon as I see them. I usually don't see a lot, so I kind of just like, I'll kind of like refresh my video a couple times, but like after that, like during the week, I kind of very seldomly check until like it gets time to like post the new one, and then I'll respond. But I mean, hey, don't let that stop you. I mean, by all means, I'm more than happy to start a convo with you if you want. When I have the time, of course. But yeah, that's all the stuff I've had on my mind recently. It's been really fun, but really exhausting, I think. And so, yeah, thank you guys again for joining me in another video. I'm really hoping I can get the next one off as soon as possible because I think you guys will love it. It's a really cool video about Studio Flimpo and all the amazing stuff that they're doing. So yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, and yeah, talk to you later, homies.